Welcome back to MagnaCarta 2, and today we'll be doing some of these side quests right here that are available, and yeah, let's go and get into it. Well, if it isn't Pyromancer Crocell of the Counter Sentinel unit. Just the man I wanted to see. I need your power. Our mining operation has hit a snag. To keep things running smoothly, we need FireCon. We have a cooperative relationship with you guys, so you sometimes help out the guild with these jobs. It doesn't matter where, but could you generate 6 FireCon for us in a given area? Alright, so we just gotta do the 6 FireCon. I knew how to generate con, right? It's generated when you use fire attributes. If you use your fireball style's fire tap, you can generate a lot of con all at once. We're counting on you. Generate 6 con. It doesn't matter where. Alright, there's the first one. In addition to mining, there's an even simpler way to get commands. You know that monsters are life forms that have commands inside their bodies, right? The technique to remove that command from the monster's body is called soul extraction. As I hear, that technique can only be performed when the monster is on the verge of death. Plus, they say it has a low success rate, so it doesn't always work. I hear that only a handful of wizards can use the technique. Maybe you can, princess. You should try it out on the monsters in the area. Have Zephy perform her signature technique, soul extraction, and extract a command from a monster. It is given the probability of starting when the monster is almost dead. To use it, make Zephy leader. Alright. With enough money, you can become an aristocrat. Even in a war, you can live comfortably. Using the technique is pointless if you don't have the strength to kill the monster, though. Alright. Move to the next guy. Finally got here, huh? I was getting tired of waiting. I filled dozens of rescue requests. Filed dozen of rescue requests. Huh? You guys don't look like regular army to me. I don't care if you're mercenaries. Anyways, the werewolf situation here is totally out of hand. One of my friends got abducted. He was probably taken to their hideout to the northwest. Please rescue my kidnapped friend. Werewolf weapons have seriously high attack power, so you should destroy them first. If you pull off a counter, you can destroy their weapons. Alright, rescue the abductee from the werewolf's hideout to the west. Their weapons are powerful, but Juto's counter can put Juto's counter into practice. After you successfully rescue the hostages, report to the Merchants Guild headquarters in Albazet for your reward. Okay. Sorry, I only have a general idea of where the hideout is. It's off to the west. I wish I had more specific information to offer you. I'll see to it that the Merchants Guild rewards you handsomely. I'll leave you to it, mercenaries. Alright, and the last guy is this southern soldier. You're interested in monster hunting. The key to hunting a target is to target your prey's weak spot and keep it from using an effective attack on you. For starters, take on a Fong and get the knack of hunting. Fongs have incredibly evasive abilities. It's hard to land a direct hit, right? But if you use a wind technique on the Fong and give it vertigo, you can limit its evasion ability. When that happens, join forces and attack together. Once you have the hang of hunting, kill about 3 of the Fongs in this area. Kill 3 Fongs. They have an extremely high evasion. Alright, so we need to actually use Crocell and Zephy for a little bit here. Go on and get Crocell first. But let's read the cube mail that we got. So we got 2 different things here. Signature technique, soul extraction. Soul extraction is a signature technique that extracts the command dwelling in a monster's body. It happens occasionally when a monster is on the verge of death. It can only be used when I'm the leader. Make me the leader when you want to use it, but if the monster dies, the technique won't work. Fongs are extremely nimble. It is hard to land an attack, but if you use wind-based attack to inflict vertigo condition, they can be easily hit. You might encounter these later, but there are Fong variants called Pop-Hongs and Pangs. Each one is vulnerable to a particular condition. Don't miss your chance to hit the Fong with a condition. Alright. So, let's move on now. Get to generate FireCon. And let's see. So Werewolf's hideout is to the east. Let's move to the north right now. see anything yet. Only one fire con. Really just kind of looking for monsters and chests. That's all I'm really looking for right now. Just heading back south towards the werewolf. I don't want to quite go to the werewolves yet. I do want to do some of these missions first.
I'll burn you till you're charred. Hey!
It's gonna take a bit longer.
Princess, to my sword! Even so, you've no skill with your power. Alright! Here's the finishing blow! Take this!
I'm not really thinking what I'm
Aren't
doing.
you
I
stubborn?
shouldn't use his fires or nothing to get it up.
Leave it to me! Man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
Go up here to this one next.
Ha! This guy looks scared of my fist of flame! I'll help. Although sometimes you're fit. Gotta do this! Big man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
That should be 6 attribute con there for him. And we should have also got the Fong, I think. Anyways, let's run on back and see if we can turn in that mission now. We got another letter, actually. I would accept you as one of us. Battlefield is not a place for weakling like you. Okay, this is Crocell just talking crap. You can pause it and read it if you want to Juto. I'm depressed too that we lost Taiwan Island, and Zephy feels heavily responsible for it. But don't let it be your undoing. Okay, this is from Argo. We'll just keep on going. The letters, I'm not sure I want to read them all through this playthrough, but I'll probably end up reading a lot of them. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to treat that yet. But we do have a red check mark, so we're going to go back there to that person. Oh, not this person. Which one is it? This guy. Alright, so Earrings of the Sparrow. So we got the fire con done. Now we need to find the Fongs and get the Fongs up to 3, I think. And I think we killed 2. I am going to head north though. I don't want to go down to the werewolf lair yet.
I can't back down.
And soul extraction seems like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get to go off. I see it down there when I'm in battle mode though.
I can't back down.
I have to hit B. There we go.
I'm taking your soul.
Okay. Oh, I missed that one. Darn it.
I can't back down. I can defeat him with my power of wind. Leave it to me.
Let's see. Let's go this way. It looks like there's some fongs up here, so I think that's what the fongs
I can't back down. I can defeat him with my power.
I don't know if that's heat or is that. I think that's heat, not vertigo. So I need to take the vertigo. There we go.
I'm taking your soul.
Alright, got another soul it looks like, so that's good there. We're not going to return to get these, or turn in these quests because we have to go do the werewolf one and free the,
I can't back down. I can't back down.
free the, abducted person for them. And we'll just turn them in at that same time. And it looks like someone leveled up, but I accidentally canceled out of it, so apologies there.
I can't back down. Stand against them together. You keep quiet.
Don't push yourself. You will see another one. And you space out, they'll target you.
I think it was Zeppi who leveled up there.
I can't live.
I'll take care of this. Don't push yourself. You will score it. Nothing happens to you. Please, call whenever you need me.
There we go, gotta level up on Juto. And I think Argo is starting to fall behind a little bit, level 9. You gotta remember the EXP is 170, I think is what they said. So only 70% to the other party members, or the other formation members that are not in the main party. We'll swap them out at some point, but not right now.
I'm coming.
Another one.
Juto, I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
So there's something behind. Okay, so this one's a werewolf.
I can't back down.
I should still be able to fight with this. All right.
Doesn't seem like those werewolves are all that powerful. Let's see when we get to their village if there's any special werewolf or something.
I can't back down.
These are like really large areas. Yeah, these are very large areas. I'm not sure how much exploring we're gonna do in this game. We'll do a little bit, but probably gonna have to limit it some way, so that we don't just have full episodes of running around in circles.
I can't back down. I'm taking your soul.
Alright, we got level up. Very nice.
I can't back down.
Zippy is really slow at attacking.
I'm taking your soul.
Got some resistance levels and agilities. Not sure what those do yet. Haven't looked into it. Maybe we should right now though. Let's go to them items maybe? Yeah, here they are. Sort them first. Commons. How do we use them? I guess they're gonna give us bonuses to our stuff, but how do you use them? And let's go and put some of these new things on. Poison, fever. We'll give the spirit to Purcell. Detox so she doesn't get poisoned. Magic and immune to fever. I guess that makes sense for him. I don't know how to use commands yet. Oh, it might be enhancement, so it's not unlocked yet. Alright. So, no big deal there. We found a chest. Very nice. Commons right there. Out of that chest.
I can't back down. I can't back down. Good. I can't back down.
Got something over here, Pong.
I
Yep,
can't back
Pongs.
down.
Let's see. I think we set Juto to nearby target. Let's go to leader's target. That's what I wanted. Close window. There we go. And of course we get a save place right before we go into a quest area, I guess. Main battle, something like that. So we'll save, go on in.
I
Let's
can't
get
back
to
down.
Juto. Werewolve's hideout.
You know, no one's ever glad to see us.
Be careful, Juto. Werewolves are extremely vicious.
That much is obvious, I'd say. Wow, that's our princess. I haven't seen her in action for a long time.
Zephy, are you injured?
I'm fine. I got a little careless there.
What just happened?
Zephy's signature technique. The hero Strauss's blood flows in the veins of the Berlinet royal family. They say that Strauss was a gifted wizard who was born to a human and a Carta.
That's why there are the occasional throwbacks born into the royal family. You know, people born with special abilities, like the ones Lord Strauss exhibited. I myself possess the ability that you saw me use just now, but for some unknown reason, I still can't fully control it. I have the ability to initiate extremely powerful wizardry, but just not all the time.
Even so, if it weren't for that power, I doubt that we would have been able to defeat Elgar that one time.
You defeated Elgar? You, princess?
Just the one time. But I'm afraid Elgar is still alive, even though I mortally wounded him when we fought. Back then, if I had only defeated him once and for all.
I'll be the one to defeat Elgar. That's the reason I joined the Southern Forces.
Oh, don't make me throw those words back in your face someday. The way I hear it, you defeated the Guardian. But judging from today's fight, you don't look that tough to me. Did that really happen?
Crosal, will you please stop trying to provoke him?
Yes, ma'am. You have such a soft spot for this guy, princess.
Grossel, your personality is the issue here.
I give credit where it's due, if they deserve it.
Excuse me?
Leave it at that. All right now, the werewolf leader should be up ahead.
Alright, let's see here. Regarding standard techniques and skills, there are times when you're surrounded by the enemies and can't evade their attacks, right? When that happens, you can break free if you use a skill. My own Holy Ripple and Argo's Spiral Hammer blow surrounding enemies off. and since it afflicts them with a stun condition, they're effective when surrounded by many enemies. Try various skills in response to battle conditions. Alright, so we got some narrative there about Hero Strauss and the princess, why she's a princess. We also have a werewolf boss's health page.
Nicely done!
Yes!
So we just broke its weapons. You know, I'm very curious. I'm gonna have to look up when Final Fantasy 12 came out because these werewolves look eerily familiar, and I think they're like the same.
Let's go!
Like they look like the same models, like monster models, as the werewolves from Final Fantasy 12.
Still okay.
Yes!
Nicely done!
Juto, leave the rest to me.
Another one!
Juto, you shouldn't push
Can't do
yourself.
anything without me, huh?
Call me anytime.
Nicely done!
Yes!
So the big one back there is probably the boss, since it's on the map.
Nicely done!
So
Yes!
we'll try to kill all the rest of them first.
Nicely done! Not done!
Big man, leave everything to me. Right!
Hey, what's up? Another one!
Please, Juto, I want you to call me whenever you need my help.
I should still be able to fight with this. Nicely done!
Yes!
Still okay. All right.
Big man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
Another one.
Big man, huh? You finally noticed my powerful skills.
farther back here. What, there's anything back here? That's a weird place to just put random little offshoot. What is Zephy doing? She just stuck on something, or stuck on something?
Let's go!
There's a chest there.
Nicely done! Not
Alright,
done!
so he's hitting me really hard, so we will have to figure out how to,
Nicely done!
hopefully I don't miss a,
Still okay. Nicely done!
Big man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
I gotta do this! Another one!
Leave the rest to me.
Aren't you stubborn?
darn it. It's not good.
Nicely! Alright!
Juto, I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
Show you the difference in our level of power.
There we go.
Hey, aren't I awesome?
Another one! Not done! Alright!
Big man, huh?
Yeah, they look just like Final Fantasy XII's werewolves. Assuming I'm not, like, mistaking them for something else. It looks like something in Final Fantasy XII, though. Snow crystal recipe.
What's this?
Plunder that the werewolves stole from the southern forces. Damn. I can't believe it's this bad.
It appears that the werewolves have been working with the northern forces for quite some time.
This is... I don't believe it!
Princess, what's the matter?
This is Kaito's armor. I can't believe I'm finding it in a place like this.
Kaito?
A mercenary we could always rely on. He put his life on the line for Landsheim, fighting on the front lines. Well, I strongly doubt that he was killed by Sion Regro.
How did he die then?
I'd always heard that Kaito acted as a decoy to allow his men to escape and fought to his last breath. No matter how brave he was no match for their numbers.
Zephy, Kaito's death is regrettable. But if not for his sacrifice, many more would have died that day.
I know. There was no other choice. Juto, this is our reality. On the battlefield, death is always right by our side. But you mustn't die. You have to live.
Yeah.
Will you take Kaito's armor?
Huh?
Kaito was a warrior who bravely faced even sentinels. He is no longer with us, but I'd like his torch to be passed on to you. That is, if you are ready to receive it.
I understand.
It looks pretty good on you.
It does. I guess.
I'm sure Kaito is very happy right now.
Use this sword too. It's a fine blade.
Melissa.
We've finished exterminating the werewolves. Let's head back to Abazet.
Our mission is complete.
Well, I guess we could take it easy here for a while longer. It doesn't look like the princess is quite ready yet.
Today has been difficult for her. Every piece of plunder represents a dead soldier.
Being a princess who leads a Southern Forces unit is probably pretty tough.
Well, in that case, she shouldn't have started this war in the first place. I mean, she's fighting to retake her throne, right?
What are you talking about? It was that bastard Shuenzite that started it. He assassinated the previous queen and then sent sentinels after anyone who spoke out against him. If the Southern Forces hadn't been on Highwind Island, it would have fallen victim to the sentinels long ago.
Oh, come on. The Southern Forces were useless. Face it, in the end, they abandoned Highwind Island.
Are you saying that was the princess's fault? Listen, pal, it's because of the princess that you're alive right now. If it was me, I wouldn't be babysitting some self-centered jerk who was spouting crap about getting revenge. The princess tries to shoulder the burden for everything herself. She'd feel the same even if you hadn't said it was the Southern Forces' fault. I lost everything I had because of the Northern Forces too, but I didn't try to blame it on someone else like you do. It's her own undeniable sense of responsibility that causes her to lead a frontline unit with no regard of the danger.
Zephy is desperately trying to end this war, which is why the burden that bears her down is commensurately heavy. She herself was the one who suffered the most over the fact that we couldn't save Highwind Island.
Everyone, don't be too hard on Juto.
Princess?
I failed to save the island. I failed to fulfill my responsibilities as princess. Juto has every right to criticize me harshly.
What are you saying?
Come, let's go home to Abazet. What did you think of your first mission? Was it difficult?
Yes.
For us, this is just another ordinary day. You'll need to get used to it quickly.
I understand. I couldn't look at her. I couldn't look Zephy in the eye. I just stared at her back, which seemed so lonely. I was just a kid who was drunk on his own circumstances.
Alright, so let's go and grab up this treasure chest. Got us some new armor too, and here must be the hostage. Alright. Talk? Yes. Thank you for rescuing me. Phew, I thought I was a goner for sure. I can get away on my own. Thank you. Alright, good for you. Let's check this mail. Alright, so there you go. If you want to read it. I want. What is the Carta? I don't know what the Carta is. Crafting is a technique of combining commands to produce new ornaments. To craft another, require a recipe and then go to the command shop. If you're there with a recipe, you'll know what commands you need for crafting. Once you have all the ones you need, you can craft to produce ornaments. If you want to read it, there you go. And we're gonna head on back. And we got new armor now. Like, we got the armor and the weapon that's featured on the main cover of the box art. And on my thumbnails. So, that's nice. Dude's just running through those, not getting attacked. Stopping.
Alright, let's go! This is just a scratch!
I hope continuing on throughout the game that when you upgrade weapons and armor, it changes the look of your character. And I have played this game before, like I've stated a few times, but the last time I played this game was 2017, I think. So it's been a while, so I don't remember much of anything from this game in terms of like what happens when you put on different clothing and things like that. So we'll be fine from here. Please see the Merchant Guild for your reward after you're done. Alright, and that's where we're going to call it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.